All right, look, gentlemen, I'm just gonna say it. I know you don't agree with me, but I'm just gonna say it. All right. Port Nile has become one of my favorite maps entirely because of the tavern, okay? Entirely because of the tavern. I can't stand the dynamic of running out there and trying to get kills on it, but the tavern is great.
You have said in king aside, yo.
J-Rod, may I speak?
Yo, what's up? This is not an autocracy, bro. Do what you can do what you want. Like, what?
They were talking smack about you, bro.
J-Rod.
They were talking. What? No way. With all due, look, I'm not gonna be sarcastic about it, bro. They've been talking smack about me for 6 years. Has it stopped anything that I've ever done?
I'm not gonna say who, because I'll let you guys decide whatever you guys want to add about that.
I am the leader for.
Well, we're not gonna find out what he's leader for now. Need to push these men back. I am the
Reg leader for the Raging Cajun Brigade, or RCB. I've also been known in the past to have led and started the regiments of the White Coats, the J-Rod Squad, the First Public Empire. All of these were regiments that were, I believe, over 100 members. I believe the White Coats ballooned up to 800 members at its height. Actually, that's 800 members total. 300 members at its height. Apologies. I'm misquoting.
What did he say?
Hold the line, gentlemen.
Why do you ask?
They push, use your sword. From a distance for
Sorry, what's up? What did you say?
I gotta pay.
Real. ADHD grind. Gotta respect it.
Alright, here's the charge buff, guys.
Let's go!
We got this. Yeah, let's go.
You are doing the God's work.
Well, it looks like I'm stuck inside. Oh, never mind. He allowed me out. Excellent.
On my position.
Listen.
Yeah, they got the. I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you boys. They got the tower over there. Or sorry, not the tower. They got the island over there with the cannon. We kind of screwed.
Not really. That's a joke.
Thank you, Mr. Bobo. You're very kind. I'm gonna go out to the pier on the left side because I think it's funny. It's not gonna last, but it is very funny. It is very funny how like 3 of the 4 guys who were sitting in the tavern, like interviewing last round, are on the top of the leaderboard for the Prussian team this round.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be back here for a minute. Get a tent up.
Sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the lounge, bro. I'm going to the lounge. Smooth Jazz 101.8.
We got a tent northwest.
Welcome back, gentlemen, to the Swarthy Lounge. Once again here. We're going to call this the St. Clement Lounge for this evening. Got pool tables in here as well as comfy leather cushions as we're playing some good old, cool, smooth jazz for you fellas. Crooning music all up and down the run. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the St. Clement Lounge here. We clearly can tell that the team's probably not going to come out with a win on this map, but we're still having a good time just enjoying the friendly little community here. A little bit different this time. We're at the Simple Lounge. So tell me, Mr. Theoden, what exactly brings you to Holdfast? What are you hoping to achieve here as an officer? Because being an officer, it's not that easy. So what would you say you bring to the table? Enjoy being leader, but obviously there's going to be a lot of criticism after. If you stick your neck out in this game, there's bound to be a fellow with a guillotine. So how do you handle that situation? I see. And how do you think that bodes well for the viewers at home? For all the viewers here on the live stream here, what would you have to say to them about your burgeoning leadership experience? After all, not a super experienced leader, and I don't mean to be rude on that, it's just a sort of statement of fact. What exactly do you hope to convince those new players about that'll get them to really start following you and you really to grow into the leader that they're hoping for you to be?
Honestly, I haven't really thought that far. I started playing the game a few months ago, so I'm just doing that fun.
Gotcha, right. And keeping that entertainment, that fun value, that's really going to go far when it comes to a leadership position. And I'm sure that Mr. Neo can talk to you about that. Mr. Neo, you've been a microphone leader as a sergeant, of course, in the FAMS regiment. Pretty new regiment, of course, on the field. But you're out there, you coordinate occasionally. What would you have to say for, say, a new officer like Mr. Theoden here? What advice would you give?
Actually, speaking of that, I just today finished my fifth water level 2 regiment.
Fuck you, this sir. Crouch down and walk out of the chimney.
Yeah, the reason why I'm mentioning that because, I love leadership. But you know what? If you're not having fun, then why are you doing it? That's all I gotta say.
It's a really good point. If you're not having fun, why are
40 meter, 31 meter pistol kill. Let's go.
Avenge him!
This is just in. J-Rod shot dead in Philadelphia. You hate to see it.
Do we hate to see it?
That's a good question. J-Rod's a controversial figure. Totally understandable for you not to worry about it. Can we get a round of buttons for Mr. B buttons for Mr. Neo Drew? Very solid advice. If you're not having fun, why do it? Ultimately, in my own personally in my own several years of playing Holdfast, especially in leadership positions of several regiments, there have been many opportunities in which it was just not fun to play. And ultimately, at that point, you shouldn't be playing. Now, unfortunately, my own morality, my own understanding of myself, my self-esteem was so low that I needed validation from this game. But my recommendation to any new officer that's going out on the field now is like, be open to criticism and expect to continue to have to keep playing until you have fun.
Instead of doing anything, he wanted to sit on the couch. Yep, stay on the couch.
J-Rod, who's won thousands of games in this, game of Holdfast, thousands of rounds, and has already lost hundreds of rounds. Yes, I'm not doing anything. Let's go into the data. So the data.
Let's bring the data.
The data is this map is designed for.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Slit his throat. Dumb fucking idiot. J-Rod is the biggest dumb fucking idiot in this game's history. God damn, he's stupid.
Who are you calling stupid?
I thought you were, and now we're friends. Goddamn. I like you.
You don't have the cannon, so they'll have anything we have.
I keep going back to hating you, Elbow.
I'm giving us about a 20% chance we're going to pull out and get a victory here.
Oh, sorry,
now,
Elbow.
you could get a victory here if you were able to coordinate the team such that. But I don't have the mental bandwidth tonight to be able to do that. I'm just here to have a good time.
I got frustrated, and I'm sorry. We had a disagreement.
How dare you?
I don't know. I mean, in terms of the four temperaments, I'm a pretty sanguine person, so I just kind of let that stuff slip under the rug.
Oh, he's a
like
sane,
a new day, a new person, right?
Oh, yeah. We can hear him saying that, spouting that in a coffee house. Really? Oh, that's
I
so
am
funny.
sitting in the course. The diamonds.
Oh my god, his exact. Oh my god, a beer hall. That's crazy. Whoa.
We're losing this middle ground.
I am sitting in the morning at the diamond.
Yeah, and what's funny is this 16-year-old American
And we were going to hold and we were going too fast.
dog shit. Hold, brother. Didn't do anything in his entire life. You didn't do anything in your entire life. Not a single thing.
This man is a silver tier. This man is a silver tier medic. Laugh at him. Spam the B buttons. Gentlemen, spam the B buttons. Laugh at this man.
Wow, nobody did. That's crazy. You're still running. You
Mr. Merc Jiven did. Mr. Theoden King did. Mr. North did as well.
What are you doing? Oh, that's crazy.
My brother is hate clicking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'll call you whatever I want. Or is that not how you identify?
The fuck is that?
You know, all things considered, we're not losing this game by as much as one would expect to have lost it by the 7-minute mark.
Gay.
No, the losses are fairly even.
Alright, mission accomplished.
No, it really is just attributed to the map balance. Look, we can fight. Here's the thing. You can increase the. I will say this, Johnson. I do appreciate the fact that you guys found the way that I was bullied in high school all the way several years later.
Yes,
that's good.
You went extremely Christian afterwards. Gay, Rod. You can just admit that you're fine with being whatever you are without having.
You ready to charge it? One last shot.
It's more men up here.
Oh, they put a tent right over here. They have a tent down. They have a tent down.
I swear, Evil is not allowed wit to exist. I believe that is a biblical quote, right?
You're such a dipshit.
But like, it's like, you could live your life.
Because he exists because people are gay.
You could live your life believing whatever you want to believe freely, but you choose to come after me, which proves to me that evil cannot suffer good to exist.
That you're a drunk fuck. And I know you're drunk because you talk about it all the time. How you getting into the drink?
Evil cannot suffer good to exist. Simple.
Right.
Like, one can pray for another soul, but one has to be spiteful. I don't know, like, even if you're correct, even if you're 100% correct, the spitefulness does not help your soul.
I am correct. Especially if I am correct.
The spitefulness does not help your soul, with all due respect. What do you mean I'm not being spiteful? Of course you're being spiteful. But, and I would argue that it's not healthy for your soul.
God's right. And you're 20 years old, and that means what?
I'm sensing a lot of ageism and a lot of spite coming from that too. Like, I don't understand what the issue is.
How old do you think I am?
I don't think that, I honestly don't think that it matters. We all pale in comparison to
Well, how is ageism if you don't think...
Well, it sounds to me like you're bringing in, I mean, you brought up the idea that I'm way younger than I was.
Thank you.
You brought up that I was way younger than I was. And, like, you're arguing like a petulant child on this. And I don't think it's healthy for the soul, right?
Except you're drunk at like 20, which is hilarious as a 20-year-old.
I just don't understand. I don't know. I wish you well. I don't think I can deal.
No, I know you don't understand. You're just the most annoying cunt that this game has ever found.
I think that the P button was designed for a reason, brother, and I wish you well on it. I've used it, you can use it as well.
You are a
Anyway.
shit, J-Rod. What religion are you specifically?
You're just being fucking annoying. Quit it.
No, to be fair, Tex, I was being a little bit annoying the other day. I was filibustering and whatnot. I was making some posts. Like, it's fair. I just don't think fundamentally it's healthy.
It's your toxicity.
No,
That is true. One does not have to
Sometimes
match.
you really do. Whenever they really do it,
One does not have to match his fight. So I'm muting him, but I'm not muting him because I don't.
and then you cannot
I don't mute him because I dislike him. I'm muting him seriously just so that.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
You know, honestly, it's filling my feed. I kind of want to hear from Tex and some of the boys that are like in the reg, and I can't hear them over Frisky because his feedback is pretty loud.
Can we stop arguing and focus on the task at hand?
I think we are focusing pretty solidly on the task at hand. I mean, considering that we have a really bad position, we're winning. We're only losing by about 15, which I think is a pretty close call in terms of the game.
J-Rod, you fucking suck. Did you mute me? Can you not hear me now? J-Rod, you fucking suck.
I don't know.
Keep loading the grave shot.
Keep that swivel gun up, boys.
Fire, gentlemen.
Mr. Fade, hit them with that swivel.
Yeah, it's weird how a couple of bullets have kept me alive, standing right next to you, you dumb fucking cock.
Anyway.
Nobody likes you except for the 3 people.
No, well, it's a pleasure to have you, Mr. Sayed, and I see you got a silver on the officer.
Yeah, he's talking
You'll
loudly
amount into something
against
meaningful
me.
here as
So
a
he doesn't
public
have to
commander.
listen
We
to
could
what
always
I'm
use
saying.
more public
Oh,
commanders.
yeah.
Just like so angry or something.
Keep up the fire, gentlemen. Keep up the fire.
Keep up that pressure, boys. I've seen very solid blue kill feeds. This is going in our favor.
Seeing some big blue.
We've just tied it up, boys. Let's hit those B buttons, gentlemen. How you feeling, gents?
right here.
Let's go.
I am coming back to it up there. I'm not going out there. I'm scheduled to call. Sorry, bro. 2 weeks from retirement. Good luck.
Medics, keep up doing the Lord's work.
They're retreating!
Swap to melee, Norwal. Good. Swap to melee on that corner. I got you. Yep, we're good.
To the other side!
We're covering you, boys. Good kills.
Back some!
We took the lead, boys. Play defensive. We got the supported position. Keep farming them. Where's Mr. Giovanni? Giovanni, come over here. Where are you, Giovanni? Dude. Cover me. Merry Christmas.
On the left side.
Hooray. 1 kill.
Happy holiday.
Cover me, boys. Cover me. They're pushing across. Who calls sandbags a sand wall? What? It's a weird name.
Keep up the good work, gentlemen. Keep up the good work.
I mean, okay. I mean, it's kind of weird. I would call it a trench. But to be fair, you know what? I might be wrong on this one, because it's not really a trench, because a trench is usually dug into the ground, not built out up from the ground. So you know what? Honestly, Pluto, you fair. That's fair. My apologies.
Keep up the fire, gentlemen. Keep up the fire.
Hooray! Round of B buttons, boys. Excellent work. What a comeback that was.
Let's go!
An excellent Russian victory comeback once again from holdfastradio.com. I'm your host, Jay.